use the diagrams below, find the value of the missing variable. But what we need to know when we've got this quadrilateral inscribed in a circle is that opposite angles are supplementary. And supplementary means that they add to be 180 degrees. So if we take 70 plus x, and we set it equal to 180, then we can get our value for x by subtracting 70 from both sides and get 110. It's the same idea with the 113 plus the y. Those are opposite angles of an inscribed quadrilateral. They're supplementary. So if we subtract 113, what we end up with is we end up with 10 minus 3 is 7, 67. On letter B, we have an inscribed triangle. And the thing about the inscribed triangle, once again, is that this angle right here is a right angle. You can notice that this is a diameter of the circle, which means that this is 180 degrees. And the measure of an inscribed angle is half the measure of the intercepted arc, which is 90. If you can't remember that rule. But when we set this one up to solve, we're going to take 7t plus 1 plus 4t plus 1 plus 90 equals 180. And the reason that we're saying equals 180 is because it's a triangle, and there's 180 degrees in the triangle. If we combine like terms, we get 11t plus 92. When we add 1 plus 1 plus 90, it equals 180. And then we can finish this problem, or at least get close to it, by subtracting 92 from both sides. And we end up with 11t equals 88. And finally, we can divide both sides by 11, and t equals 8. Problem number 5. Using the diagrams below, find the value of the missing variables. Well, as we take a look at problem A, there's a lot of information in here. But just remember that O, being the center of the circle, is going to be helpful. We've got all central angles in there. And again, it goes back to recognizing the fact that this is a diameter. And since x plus 138 is this angle, and x plus 48 is that arc, those are both central angles, and central angles and intercepted arcs have the same value. So that means that x plus 48 is also that angle. And we're working with the semicircle, so we can take x plus 48 plus x plus 138 equals 180. It equals the semicircle. Once again, once we have set up 2x, and then 48 plus 138 is 186 equals 180. So we can subtract 186 from both sides, and we end up with 2x equals -6, and divide both sides by 2. So x equals -3. And problem B, watch out again. Sometimes it's helpful to maybe highlight something just to see if it helps at all. And we've got this arc here that corresponds to those values right here, to that. So what we see here is that it's a complicated drawing, but if we really highlight it, we got an inscribed angle along with its intercepted arc. And the measure of the inscribed angle, which is 3x plus 25, is half the measure of our intercepted arc. So when we solve this, we have to use distributive property here. So we have 3x plus 25 equals 2.5x plus 30. And then solve it the way your Algebra 1 teacher taught you to solve it. I'm going to move my letter to the left by subtracting 2.5x from both sides. And we end up with 0.5x plus 25 equals 30. Then we're going to subtract the 25 from both sides. And we get 0.5x equals 5. And finally, we can divide both sides by 0.5. And I will type that into the calculator, and I recommend that you type it into a calculator or to decimals. It's 5 divided by 0.5 gives us 10.